from Cleveland's most accurate weather team. This is 19 First Alert Plus, sponsored by the man that makes them pay, Tim Misney.
And good morning, I'm Dan DeRose with 19 News Now, coming to you from our digital desk. We like to take a look at our weather picture at about this time every day. 71 degrees in downtown Cleveland, a little warmer than it was yesterday, and that's going to be the theme of the day. And as you can see, we've still got that Canadian smoke, wildfire smoke haze hanging around. Bringing in 19 First Alert meteorologist Erica Page. Erica, how are you today?
You know, not too bad. Enjoying kind of this last really nice day that we have here across Northeast Ohio before things get a little bit more active looking ahead to the weekend.
Well, let's get into that because people are making weekend plans. Let's walk through today first, though.
Yeah, today it's going to be beautiful. I mean, temperatures will be back into the middle 80s. If you've wanted a little bit more of that summertime warmth, if you can take advantage of it today, today's the day to do that. Again, we have a little bit of that wildfire haze still in place. I do think we'll see improvements with some of that haziness as we go through the rest of this afternoon. You'll see temperatures by 4 p.m. warming into the lower to middle 80s, and then we'll spend most of the evening into the 70s. So if you are headed down to Canton for that Hall of Fame football game later tonight, we shouldn't run into too many issues driving down. You shouldn't run into a whole lot. We may have a couple spot showers farther inland today, but spot is the key word. I really expect the vast majority of us to stay pretty dry. And what you'll see as we go through the rest of your smoke tracker, really as we go into this evening, most of that thicker smoke starts to lift off to the east, and by early tomorrow morning, our air quality is a whole lot better. Not that we've seen a whole lot in terms of impacts here closer to the ground, but certainly it'll improve just in all aspects of our atmosphere. But with it, we're trading this in for a little bit more humidity as we go through the day tomorrow. If you stepped outside this morning, one of the reasons we're a little bit warmer right now is because we have a little bit more of that humidity on hand. Well, that's just going to continue to build in as we go not only through tomorrow, but especially into the rest of the weekend. And what that does is it actually helps to fuel a slightly better opportunity for some showers and thunderstorms. So one thing we're really monitoring closely is looking ahead towards late Sunday into early Monday. The Storm Prediction Center has already outlined a good majority of Ohio, and it includes all of Northeast Ohio at this time, for a severe potential as we go into Monday specifically. So if you have weekend plans, right now Saturday looks good to go. Sunday, we may have a few late day showers to a couple thunderstorms in the mix, but this is all preceding a cold front that's going to eventually roll through on Monday, and I think that will provide us that better forcing to potentially see some of those strong to severe thunderstorms. So we haven't issued an alert day just yet. We'd like to get a little bit more data coming in concerning the exact timing, because that's going to play a pretty key role into how much energy our atmosphere can basically pile back in, looking ahead towards early this next week for fuel for some of those showers and thunderstorms. But just be on the lookout. We may have to issue one if the data continues to line up with what we were seeing earlier this morning. Otherwise, really a beautiful weekend. Temperatures will be pretty pleasant. We can take a look at that in your 7-day forecast.
Excellent. Just gives 15 seconds.
I've represented families just like yours for over 4 decades. Listen, if you need me, call me. You know I'll be there for you, and I'll make them pay. In the meantime, I'll keep an eye out for you.
And Erica Page going to keep an eye out on our 7-day forecast. I'm not sure what happened to the Browns helmet, but Erica, if we are having football, we need to be reminded that there's football today.
There is. I'm so excited about that. I think my graphic, behind me still has the football forecast. I need to work on that. I'll work on that for the 11 o'clock in the noon show, putting that football helmet back on for Thursday. Again, I think a lot of us are excited. We're starting to transition into football season. It's one of my favorite times of the year. So even though it is just preseason, it's still pretty exciting. So if you are, again, headed to the game, no issues that we expect. If we do see a spot shower inland, I think it'll be mid to late afternoon, but kickoff isn't until 8 p.m. tonight. So if you are headed to the game, shouldn't have any concerns with that. Tomorrow, beautiful day once again. We'll watch for a couple early morning spot showers, but I really think we're going to stay pretty dry. We just don't have the good forcing coming back our direction until we get into the second half of the weekend. If you have Saturday or Sunday plans, right now they look good to go. We'll monitor mostly for an evening storm potential for Sunday into the overnight, and then that will translate into Monday as well. But temperatures taking a much cooler turn as we look ahead towards early next week.
Boy, that really does look phenomenal. Tomorrow, got a big golf event, so everything looks pretty not too shabby. So loving it. 19 First Alert meteorologist Erica Page. We know you guys will be watching closely Sunday and Monday. Obviously, when we get a little closer, we'll have some better data. Thanks so much for checking in.
Thank you.
All right, take care. Again, just our weather picture for the day and the weekend that's coming up. Final look, 71 degrees from I-77. And everybody pretty much at work trying to get through the rest of the week and headed for the weekend. If we have any other breaking news, we'll bring it to you here on our digital platforms. We have our 11 o'clock news coming up in just about an hour on CW43, and then Cleveland 19 news at noon on Channel 19. Until then, Dan DeRose, 19 News. Have a great afternoon.